All right, everybody. We're going to do this title case method. So we're taking this thing that's all weird upper, a lot of upper, but also lower in the wrong places, and we're going to make it look like this. That's what I'm talking about. So there's a capital after every space. And I intentionally put 2 spaces here to make sure that your code works properly in that case. I'll show you how I worked it out. In here, I'm going to make a variable called temp, and it's equal to empty quotes. So don't put a space in there. It's empty. And then we're going to return temp at the end. So what we're going to do is take str string, and we're going to take it character by character and put the right version of the character at the end of temp, and then we return temp at the end. So we're going to do for loop, and I equals 0, I less than str.length, plus plus. We're going to go through all the characters of str, and I'm going to make another string, current character equals str dot substring I comma I plus 1. That way we're grabbing the current character, and then we don't have to keep talking about where it came from. And now, I just remembered, before the for loop, we're going to make a Boolean variable after space. We're going to set it to true, because the first character of the phrase wants to be capital. It's like it followed a space. So right here, we've got the current character, and then if it's after a space, so if after space, come on now, I can do it. Else, so if it's after a space, we're going to add a capital version of this to temp, and if it's not, we're going to add a lowercase version to temp. So temp plus equals current character to uppercase, and down here we're doing temp plus equals that thing to lowercase, and then we have to figure out if the next character is following a space. So right here, I'm just going to say if the current character is equal to a space, dot equals a space. This has a space in it. If that's the case, then we're going to say after space equals true, else after space equals false. So notice we set it true at the beginning because the very first character is supposed to be uppercase. It's not really after a space, but we're coming in on this, cold, and we're going to pretend there was a space before that. I mean, that's a good way to make that letter capital. And then otherwise, after a space, we're going to make it capital. Everything else is lowercase, and we're not worried about it having 2 spaces there. So when we run this, if I did it right, it should be done. And it's done.